Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, and today's video is another enthralling 6-hole challenge with Megan Padua, but we're going to Buzzworld. I don't think you've ever done a Buzzworld, have you?
No.
So we haven't had a Buzzworld on the channel for ages and ages. I can't even remember the last time we did one, but the rules are simple. 6 holes, but in those holes you have to hit a draw, a fade, a high shot, a low shot. You have to call them, and they have to be separate. So before Megan says I'm going to hit a low draw that cuts on the wind, got to be separate. You ready? He's like, oh. Megan's like, I really don't care. So we're starting. We're on the back 9 of our marsh course at the Bonita Bay Club, and we are on a par 5. So into the wind, but should be a good opportunity.
Beautiful drive.
And it's going to be into the wind, so it's an easier tee shot. There's actually a hazard down on the right, but it will make the second shot harder. So in play, but let's get you down so you'll play off the 3 tees.
Perfect.
Megan, I'm not even sure if you can hit a fade.
Well, I'm starting off with the draw, so that's okay.
So Megan enters the arena.
Right.
And so you're calling a draw straight away?
First shot of Buzzworld ever. I'm gonna hit a draw.
Hit a draw. Do it.
Right around the tree, par 5, so.
And you don't really even need, because you hit at such a natural draw, this is just hitting a normal shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. No, but there's something to be learnt by that. Driver. Oh, and she has. Nice draw around the tree.
Alright, check that one off.
Chasing up the fairway. The draw is done.
Draw's out of there.
But you...
no, I have to hit the other one.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't have to worry about that one too much.
Involved in this?
Yeah, it's always better. Pickard is the best. He usually gets his shots done, like he'll do one after another to try and get rid of them. Some people aren't as good as that.
I guess that does kind of.
So you're 1 up on me on the shots. Let's get up and see how we align.
Alright.
So Megan, just off the fairway, but actually cut the hole down, so did really well on the tee shot.
Thank you.
But you have to clear, and I don't know what the distance is to kind of clear the water.
Just to clear it, to carry it I only need 150.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hit a 3-wood down there.
Okay.
Was that doubt that I just heard in here?
No.
Okay.
We're playing against each other. You've beaten me in like literally every time we've played. Even when we've been a team, I feel like I've so cleverly laid it up. Not the best of shots, Megan, but probably better than... How golf is a very strange game.
Honestly,
if you're gonna do really bad,
as long as I can hit, like as long as I can put a golf club on that again, I'm good. I'm good with that.
There we go.
Because
like, hitting it in the air is overrated, I agree.
Totally. Finding it is the most important.
Oh my god.
All right, 220.
220 into the wind. I'm gonna hit my 24 degree. It's a really cool par 5 green because if you go in the bunker on the right, it's so hard to get it up and down. Into this wind, I'll accept if it's short. By taking slightly less club, I can hit it more up the left.
Okay. Yeah, that will give you
so
some.
That's my thinking. This one's completely blind. Hopefully, I'm not playing blind, you know. It should be a good play.
Okay. Well,
hit that real good. Come out a tad high, but good like spin profile and all of that. Hopefully I've got the right line. If I'm not in the bunker, I'm happy. If I've got the line wrong, I'm in the bunker. That may have been a silly play, but I think that's a good play.
Can't wait to see you hit the bunker shot.
Until proven otherwise, Megan, I'm not in the bunker. I'm in a good position. Megan, what a fantastic layup. So how far have you got?
125.
125. It's rolled all the way down here, rolled down the path, probably nestled up against that rock, that like stony wall at one point, but it's actually now lying in a very good situation. I can see my ball up there.
Wow, you're more positive than me if you think this is a good situation.
Yeah, but listen why it's a good situation. Because I can see my ball and I have hit it exactly where I said I was going to, so I am in a good situation.
Where?
You can see it. That white thing looks like a golf ball. Shimmers like a golf ball.
Is it on the green?
No, it's just short.
Oh, okay. 125. Some wind up there, so I have the 8-iron.
8-iron. Okay. And you playing a little bit away from the rocks?
Yes.
Okay. No, well played.
Come on, ball, go. Oh. It was right on line.
It's a good play. You had to get a bit diggy rather than thin, because if you thinned it against that wall, it's funny when I do it, not so funny when the lovely Megan hurts herself.
Steve.
Thank you. So, can you see what I was saying with the green? It's so narrow. But if I take a more club, I couldn't have aimed that way. It's like quite fiddly. It's right in between, like going all the way with a lob wedge, but I just don't think it's going to stop. So I've opted to go for the 8-iron.
Okay.
Quite hard to do in Florida though, the grass is quite sticky. A little shoot off, isn't it?
Okay. Oh.
Sit a little, sit a little, sit.
Okay, so about 6 or 7 feet.
Pretty good. I didn't give enough break. So often people, when they're doing chips, you know, you don't give it enough break, and it's the lack of break that makes, like that was a really good pace, it was just lacking break. Pretty good. That's very good. And I think with both of those, like, if you got the lob wedge out,
Yeah.
if you hit the lob wedge there, I think you would be happy.
Actually, that's a really good point, yeah.
You know?
Straight up, like putts, there's nothing for putts, huh?
Yeah, if they go in, they lower your score. But can you count it as a low one? No.
If they go in.
I'm doing this with Mr. Picard. I can assure you he's asked more than one occasion. This one's straight up the hill. Oh, read it well. So that's the par. You know, and after that second shot, I think that's not too bad at all, is it? So I've got my one here. You trusted the line really well there as well.
Oh, thank you.
I like the stroke. Allowed to tap down these things now at the end of the day. That makes quite a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, some good world changes.
Pushed it.
Oh.
That's really annoying, because what was going through my head was something I didn't mention to you, is in Buzzworld, if there is a tie and you have more birdies, you win. If you have more eagles, you win.
Oh, wow.
So
I better make a birdie then.
Yeah, and it doesn't really apply in this situation because I missed the putt.
Oh.
So, yeah. Going to the next hole all square, somebody far happier than the other person. I won't mention who. Because pars are good after all. No.
All right,
So,
here we are.
Second hole. Again, the last probably, like, we're in Florida and it does tend to be quite windy, but the last couple of weeks it's been very much so. So beautiful weather and all, but in terms of controlling your golf ball, quite tough.
Yeah.
But this hole, water on the left, there was a massive gator there a minute ago, so I'm not sure if it's still there, but probably best to hit one up the right, Megan. But like, not in the bunkers, right? Like on the fairway, right? Not asking too much, is it?
No. You are trying to hit it right at that gator.
Side of the fairway. Pretty much where that gator was. Oh. Usually happier to hit the fairway.
It's like, don't think of the gigantic gator. Don't think of the gigantic gator.
Don't think of the gator. But it's hungry.
A weird hole now that we don't get to play this one that much.
Shapers, I think that big condo building,
Yeah.
you know, the one on its own, I think trying to hit 5 wood at that, I think that's a great line. Okay. Oh, Megan, that's not the condo. I want to make the... I want to make not that condo, that condo, but...
No, that was just a bad shot. This hole just doesn't... Okay. So now can I use my Buzzworld shot?
You can use them at any point. But you've already used your draw and hook into the water isn't one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Megan. I'm just all grumpy I missed that putt. Ignore me. Ignore my insults. Megan, that's not how you drop a golf ball anymore.
Working on my form.
So, I was actually, like, you look at my ball up there, you know, I was very nonchalant. I didn't realise how close it was actually going to the water.
This is a very heavy wind. I should probably go with that 5 wood again.
How far have you got?
It's only 180, but
yeah,
this is my 200-yard club.
It was playing at least 200.
I'll give it another chance.
Give it another chance. You got me into this predicament. You get me out.
Seriously.
Lots of these birds about, which it's quite funny when they go and.
That's a lot of wind.
Hooking a bit again, but I think it's going to catch green side. Maybe roll.
Said water.
No, it was further up.
I just saw a gigantic splash.
You in the water again?
I had no idea that there's even water up there.
You sure?
You want to make a bet?
Never bet against the person that's adamant their ball's in the water.
Man.
Well, anyway, I'm going to carry on and tell my story about these birds here. Are they called comrades?
I don't know.
But when they go in the water, basically they haven't got like oil on their feathers, so they then struggle to fly. So then they like spread out the wings to like try and dry off. You don't care though, do you?
No, I was just thinking, I didn't think mine was that bad until I saw a giant splash.
Yeah, the water cuts in there. Sorry.
That's alright.
Don't worry.
It was bad planning, really. It was bad. Bad planning. Back to these guys.
Look at them, they won't even look at you. They're like, don't annoy her. We can tell when the golfer's angry. So I've got 160.
So they can't fly, right? Right now?
No, I think they like can sometimes, but they like spread out. I think it's harder for them to fly. I'm in a divot here, and I think if I wasn't in a divot, I'd be in the water. So I'm not gonna complain.
Just be careful. There is a really big gator in that water.
Yeah,
I think he's out there, but just in case.
Yeah, that water does cut in. So out of a divot, 7-iron.
Beautiful.
So I've just cleared.
I hate to say, but I think that there would be like actual. You'd probably get more likes if a gator attacked you. I said I'd hate to say. I'm just pointing out. Oh, I see 2 of them in there.
But you can't say.
There's one.
You can't say I hate to say it, but then say it with a tone of voice which is the happiest tone I've ever heard come out of your mouth, and with the biggest smile.
And there's, wait, hold on, Steve, I'm going to my left. There's another one over there. So yeah, they're out here.
Yeah, the one we saw was huge before we started filming. I had it going like on the corner of the green, but then it splashed. You see my ball is, so I literally just cleared over here. Tough hole today into the wind. You got your 55?
55.
Come on then, let's see if you can get it up and down. Ooh, good shot. Yeah, good shot.
I think that was my 5th shot.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh look!
Oh my gosh! Did you get that on video? Look at how big his neck is right now.
The old comrade.
Oh my gosh.
He's coming in. Take a bow, son.
That was nice.
God, he's eating it all. I think I caught it in the corner. I wasn't zoomed in when it was like. He's like looking like whatever.
There's a lot of wildlife out here.
He's going down for more.
Jeez.
Oh, I got the line wrong.
Ooh. Yikes.
You see that?
That's right at the mark where Tour Pro misses 50% of those putts, so.
Well, I have something in common.
The next 50% that you.
I say I have something in common with Tour Pros then 50% of the time. That was a better stroke, that one though. But yours is now, so this one's sliding off of the left. I've just made a bogey, so for Megan, if she could make, if you make a 6, it's almost, you could be 1 down through 2 holes and almost feel like you're morally up. Down to the pace. Oh, that's a very, very good up and down. And you've kind of got the most out of those 2 holes you physically could.
A 6.
So.
I know, I've hit some really nice warm-up shots.
There we go. So 1 down through 2, but very much still in this. That's a great up and down.
Thank you.
Well done. So 1 shot lead, but we've gone into another par 5, and you've used your draw.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used any.
Yeah, and you only have 4 holes left, so don't you have to do 1 per hole?
Yeah. No, no, you just have to use them as much as you can.
Oh.
But it is.
Oh, so they don't have to be on the drives?
No, you can use any shot.
I love how clear I am on the rules.
But so I'm calling my draw here, and the wind's off the right, so I'm almost trying to let the wind naturally move it.
No.
Good, but that could run out of room. 6.
Well, didn't seem like a bunch of a draw on that one.
Didn't draw, and it's in the hazard. There we go.
You're 100% sure it's in the hazard?
Yeah.
Did you see it like I saw mine splash?
No, because it went into trees, Megan, and trees don't splash. Any other questions? Is that what you've resorted to? You're going to make me replay it?
Everyone close your eyes. He's angry.
No. So Megan, one down, but a good drive here, and you're very much in the driving seat.
I'm going to show you how to curve a ball here.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to hit a cut. The shot that you don't think I can hit.
Okay. We will see. Hits a cut, and she's very much in the driving seat.
Oh.
So you've hit it. Now you've got to hope it doesn't go in the hazard. Where is it?
A nice little cut down the right side.
I tell you what, club path minus 1.5, which is obviously you can get very hefty out to the right. So it's real good.
Thank you.
Definitely curved. You're on the fairway. You've used 2 shots, I've used none. I have a 1-shot lead, but I am about to drop out, so effectively you're in a lot better off position than I am. Any questions?
I wish I could feel better about how I played.
Should we skip on to part 2? Oh, Steve.
Should we skip on?
Steven.
Oh my god. 273.
273, but look, right in the middle. And you see, so I've hit mine, like, it's gone right in here, so I should still be able to drop it out, but actually, after seeing you hit the fade, and there's so much more room on the left, I should have probably tried to fade one back into the wind and tried to draw it. But Megan said a really good thing off camera. She said, well, I never really tried to fade it, you know, it feels a bit strange. And that's why I quite like the concept of this Buzzworld. I'd like to think kids, when they go out and play, try and do some of these things, because it makes you feel a bit uncomfortable, which is good practice for tournaments, and plus it just makes you do things that maybe you not realize you can do.
Be a little bit more creative. I'm going to hit this hybrid low.
Okay. But this is a great time to try a shot, you know, because you can't get to the green.
Yeah, especially with the wind.
Yeah. Try that. You should have called that low 3, would you hit? Try now.
I got that shot.
I've set the bait, but she's not biting. Yeah, great shot. That's really good. And you see what I like about that is it's so much lower than what you usually do, but it's actually a really functional shot. So I think you're actually showing yourself. And it's not that you don't know how to play the shots, it's really because you don't play that often now.
I know.
You know, it gives you a chance to kind of get those feels back than when you used to play more often.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking about feels, I think I'm going to have to feel for another ball because I need to take a drop. Don't laugh at that.
I'm excited to watch you take your drop from knee height.
Yeah. I just realised as well, I hit a low 7-iron into the last.
Yeah, and you didn't call it?
Call it.
He's very experienced in the art of taking a drop. Let's see.
It looks so stupid, doesn't it? To a non-golfer, they must like look at us. You know, like, think you're a basketball player, like, oh, those golfers aren't cool. And then you see us do that. I'm going 16. I'm going low. I've still got 250.
Okay. Very nice. Very low. Low into the bunker, maybe?
Through the bunker. Scallion. No, it's in the bunker. Good shot though.
Low indeed.
I've used my low one. You've already used 3.
I have.
You just need to use your high.
Yep, and I believe somewhere there's a part 3 coming up.
Yeah. So you're very much in the driving seat. I don't like this. I don't like people coming on my channel and beating me. It's everybody. I'm gonna find someone that's never played before, and then I'm just gonna beat them. It's like, ha ha!
Oh, that's...
I'm the Buzzman, I win! Get in.
That was pretty good, Steve.
I would have said good shot if you hadn't gone, that's pretty good. Come on. How do people like you, Megan? Everyone's like, Megan's lovely. That's good. Record that one.
Alright, so we've got Steve over here in the bunker. He's got uphill lie. Looks like he's really opening up the face on this one. He has about 40 feet to the hole. Not very much room on the green here. Oh goodness. You are so dang good at a bunkers. The bunker master.
Yeah, that.
How come that didn't go in?
Hitting the flag didn't actually help, so I think it would have stopped, but it was a little heavy-handed. That was as easy as a bunker shot as you could have. Uphill lie, lots of sand into the breeze. But I would have liked that to have slam dunked. But it didn't, it just it was a semi dunk.
Good shot. So you have to make that for par.
Yeah, instead of trying to sound cool, I'm just going to rate the bunker. So Megan played a really nice approach, but because this green tilts in the way it does, she's got quite a quick putt down the hill. Has to give it lots of break. You send this one in low, guaranteed 6 feet by. But kind of the last few weeks, Megan has been putting tremendously. Really seeing the breaks.
Oh, so much more break.
Yeah, that
did a lot break.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was going in, but it's a solid par. You can have it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it's sometimes in a quest to hold that, which is a low make percentage putt.
Yeah.
You roll it by. I think into the wind there, you played some really good shots. Solid par. You know, you can go to the next hole very happy. However,
if you make this, you stay one up.
If I make this, all in all, I'll be pretty happy. I'll end the part in high spirits.
Still on that 50% line. Will you be on the upper part of the 50% or the lower part?
There's got to be one guy that's the problem with averages, Megan.
Oh, well done. Nice. And he remains one up. Oh, goodness.
So come back and see me in this mood. You'll have to like and subscribe if you want to see this smile again. If not, Megan's also on the channel. You might want to see her. Please subscribe. or don't. I'm going to be playing anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you think about it. But do. And if you already have, cheers. Come on, Megan, on to the next.